You did well finding Anton Sokolov, my friend. The old man is with Kirin Jindosh, who is prying him apart, digging out all his secrets, adding Sokolov's knowledge to his own. Who knows what wonders of natural philosophy Jindosh will reveal in future days. But it's time for you to come out once again. Time to play. We have need for your special talents. The good doctors do for a trip to Dunwall because Ichabod Boyle is next on the list. Make haste, and make this one messy. Give the newspapers something to write about, and give the people of the Empire fodder for their nightmares.
We'll find you, Anton. I need Anton Sokolov, but he's missing. Held by another inventor named Kirin Jindosh, who no doubt wants whatever secrets Sokolov holds in his head. Jindosh is the mad inventor who brought Clockwork killing machines to Karnaca. They say he's got the most brilliant mind in the Isles, and it may be true, but a smart man wouldn't be standing in my way. I've got to find out where Sokolov's being held and bring the old man back alive. Rescue one genius and kill the other before he creates an army of Clockwork soldiers.
Jindosh is important to the Duke's inner circle. The Grand Guard watches his mansion, harassing people who look like trouble.
You said there's a wall of light cutting off access to the carriage station.
Yes, but there's a black market shop nearby. They sell on the sly. Ever use a rewiring tool?
Yes, but it's been years.
Good. Get past the wall of light, then ride the carriage to where Jindosh lives. And there's a reason people are afraid of his mansion.
I'll see you after it's done.
Corvo, take care of this crazy man and his Clockwork soldiers, then bring Sokolov back. He means a lot to me.
Is gone, and the age of Delilah is underway. But the danger hasn't passed, not at all. Through vile trickery, the so-called royal protector Corvo escaped, and he's here among us. I'm sure of it. Scheming and hiding. Be vigilant. Wait till silver to bring him to justice. This is the Duke. I just awoke from a dream. Red waves rising up from the ocean.
Careful with that sword.
I screamed and fell out of bed. It's not common knowledge that traveling by ship horrifies me. It's unnatural. The ocean is a malignant force. It exists to drive us mad.
I told her 1,000 times. It ain't my job to check on the grinders. Sometimes I think she's deaf on purpose.
For those poor fools who make their trade on the waters, I wish them luck. Serkonis is a land of tall timber,
day
winds. Malcontents are saying that our bridges are crumbling, that people are leaving our cities. But as I look out from
I'll tell you a story about Kirin Jindosh, the Duke's grand inventor. Once he was commissioned to make a toy for a 6-year Tivian noble girl. Jindosh worked for 3 months and built a machine composed of wood, brass, and the bones of several cats. It ran on a few drops of whale oil a day. The little girl was told she would have a special treat, and she was perfectly delighted until the moment it was activated. She lives in an asylum up at Dabakfa now, and will until the end of her days.
I can see Jindosh's mansion from here. The gate's down. I'll need the code.
Let's finish this! This can't be!
I've known people like Jindosh. Broken children who'd cut up cats to see how they worked.
Welcome to my home, stranger. The door is always open to those with the will to pass the threshold. If you're here by appointment, then proceed and bide your time. Otherwise, I'd be remiss if I didn't inform you about the defensive mechanisms employed here, which are quite formidable. Many have entered without invitation, for reasons as myriad as the fish in the ocean. But of those who've dared to explore further, very few have found their way back out.
Jindosh, it's time to pay for what you've done, and maybe I can find Sokolov. Who would build something like this, and why?
Someone's activated one of the mechanisms in my house.
Jindosh.
My home is always open. It's one of my great curiosities, seeing how the common mind navigates these shifting rooms. I'm Kirin Jindosh, but you must know that. Before you stands an invention that will endure beyond my time. The Jindosh Clockwork Soldier. My greatest creation. I invite you to continue, stranger. Just come up the stairs. Meet with me face to face in the upper hall.
The machine has completed another full instruction set.
There you are. Magnificent. Now that I see you, I've worked out who you are. Not a hired cutthroat. Your clothes are too fine. An aristocratic thrill seeker? That's closer. You've trained with weapons formerly, but you're not a salon fencer. There's a bit of back alley in your movements. All that, and only one man ever wore that mask, to my knowledge. Welcome, Royal Protector.
Obviously you're pleased with yourself. Do you know why I'm here?
I'd assume my involvement with the Duke brought you to my door. Or maybe you're after washed-up Anton Sokolov, comfortably residing in the assessment chamber. Either way, come find me and take whatever it is you seek. But if you fall, I'll have your body carried to my lab for dissection and study. Until either comes to pass, your secret is safe with me.
I'll see you soon, Jindosh.
Until then.
Clockwork soldiers, there's an interloper in my home.
Temperature back to normal. Waking up. Play back into the enemy evade. That's important.
Extraordinary. It seems that even two of my Clockwork soldiers are no match for you. This has turned out to be a very interesting day. In part, I made this place for luxury and spectacle, I suppose, but it's more than that. This place is a testament to engineering itself. Visitor is another test for the Clockwork soldiers, and each makes them better. In the end, you've beaten one of my Clockwork soldiers. I'll have questions about that once I have you restrained.
Sounds like someone's in the building. Should we wake the Clockwork?
It'll wake up on its own if a fight breaks out.
Stand clear! I'm bringing up the arc pylon!
Slaughter my guards. What do you have to replace? Something I cannot measure, but I will try. Activation. Combat Protocol 6.
Ready? This shouldn't take long.
Wooden housing breached.
My, that's one house. My sister. You're too good at destroying my masterpieces. Each one costs a fortune, you know. You're quite close now. I can't remember any other visitor getting so far. Do you feel pride? Anticipation? One of the finest views in all Karnaca.
It's a long way down.
to set foot in this sophisticated laboratory.
Can't you do your jobs and protect me, you idiots?
Welcome to the final mystery, Jindosh. Kirin Jindosh.
Anyone here?
Sokolov.
Corvo, only you could have come this far.
Megan helped me find you. We need to leave.
Jindosh has plans for an army of his Clockwork soldiers. He can't be permitted to build it.
He won't. I'll be paying him a visit momentarily.
Combat Protocol 8. Cooling down.
When I first met with my inner circle, I saw nervous faces. Even the boldest were afraid, wondering if we'd live to see another feast. Now Zirconis is ascendant, but this is a story that began long years before. I knew Delilah when I was only a boy, and even after she was lost, dead, and gone from the world, her memory burned in my mind. Until finally I began to hear her whispering, calling to me from the void. Telling her story of growing up in Dunwall Tower and the half-sister who cheated her of her throne. Then she told me there was a way to bring her home. Delilah. Beautiful. Immortal.